Grüß dich, wie geht's? Hoffentlich gut. Wir sind gerade bei Modul 3, Lektion 3. Was gibt es im Fernsehen? Till now, we saw different types of TV shows, TV channels in Germany. Correct? And we discussed how to ask for others' favorite shows and tell about our own favorite shows also. Now, let us practice it in our Arbeitsbuch. Arbeitsbuch Übung 1 bis 4 sind schon fertig. Jetzt kommen wir zu Übung 5. Schreib die Wörter in die richtige Liste. Here there are some words which we have already learned. We have to categorize them into der, die, das and die. Very, very simple. For example, creamy, it is der creamy. Film is also there. But Komödie, it is die. So, I hope you know all the articles till now. If not, you can look up to the dictionary also and then you can categorize all the words. Okay? Great. Similarly here also, Übung 6. Schreib nun diese Wörter in die richtige Liste. Noch einmal haben wir der, die, das und die. Und einige Wörter. Zum Beispiel, Liebesfilm is a romantic film. It is there. So it is written under there. But now Fernsehnachrichten. Now if you observe, all the words over here are a combination of two or more words. For example, Liebe plus film is Liebesfilm. So always the article of the last word that is combined is the article of the whole word. For example, Liebesfilm, the article of the last word that is film is there. So the whole word Liebesfilm is also there. Nachrichten, for example. Here again two words are combined. Fernseh plus Nachrichten is Fernsehnachrichten. Now we have to look for the last word. Nachrichten, that is plural, news. So, Fernsehen so plural. So, whatever is the article of the last word, that becomes the article of the whole word. This phenomenon is called compositor. Compositor means it is a composition of two or more words, and the article of the last word becomes the article of the whole word. For example, again, creamy Serie. Creamy plus Serie is creamy Serie. Now, Serie, we have to know what is the article. Serie is feminine. So, creamy Serie is also feminine. Like that, you have to categorize the words into these four columns. Always look for the article of the last word. Okay? Simple. So now let us discuss all the words. Talk show. Now the word show is feminine. So talk show is also feminine. Die. Mittagsmagazin. Magazin is neutral. Also das Mittagsmagazin. Krimis area we just now saw it is feminine. Tagesschau. Tage plus Schau. Again Schau is feminine. So Tagesschau is also feminine. Kulturprogramm. Das ist neutral. Also Kulturprogramm is neutral. Dokumentarfilm. Dokumentarfilm. Now last part is film. That is masculine. So there. Sportschau. Das ist feminin. Abendserie. Serie is feminine. So Abendserie is also feminine. Quiz show. Now show is feminine. So quiz show is also feminine. Literaturmagazin. Magazin ist neutral. Also Literaturmagazin ist auch neutral. Sportnachrichten. Nachrichten sind plural. Deshalb sind Sportnachrichten auch plural. Lieblingsfilm is favorite film. Now again the last part is film. So again Lieblingsfilm is also masculine. Spielfilm, again film is the last part. So this is also masculine. Now we have to just one more tip. There is a difference between Lieblingsfilm and Liebesfilm. Lieblingsfilm is favorite film and Liebesfilm is a love film, like romantic film. Okay, the theme of the film, the topic of the film is love. Okay, simple. Now this is the next exercise from our course book. Übung 10. Wie findest du die Sendung? Spielt Mini-Dialoge. How do you find the show? Now we have to play small dialogues like in the example. Wie findest du den Film? Ich finde ihn spannend. Now we have to use accusative here. In the question also and in the answer also. In the question we are going to use accusative article. Like he has used den film. And in the answer we have to use the accusative pronoun. We have learned the accusative pronoun already. So for masculine we are going to use in. For feminine we are going to use sie. For neutral we are going to use s. And for plural we are going to use sie. These are the accusative pronouns. For er, s and sie and plural sie. Okay. So now for example we will take the first one, Komödie. Wie findest du Komödie? Now, wie findest du die Komödie? We have to use the article. The Komödie is feminine, so it does not change in accusative. Die remains die only. So, wie findest du die Komödie? And the answer you can tell with the help of the box given below. The adjectives are given. You can pick any one. For example, I will say, Ich finde sie interessant. Now, die Komödie is there. It is feminine. So, I have to use sie. Ich finde sie interessant. Noch ein Beispiel. Wie findest du den Dokumentarfilm? Now, Dokumentarfilm is masculine. So, I have to say den. Wie findest du den Dokumentarfilm? Ich finde ihn blöd. Now, Dokumentarfilm is masculine. So, I have to use ihn. IHN. So, ich finde ihn blöd. Wie findest du die Sportsendung? Sportsendung ist feminin. Deshalb die Sportsendung. Wie findest du die Sportsendung? Now again feminine pronoun we have to use in the answer. That is sie. So I will say, ich finde sie informative. Okay. In this way we have to go on. For example, let us take one neutral and one plural also. Konzert is not neutral. So I will say, wie findest du das Konzert? Now das Konzert, it remains das only in accusative. So wie findest du das Konzert? Now the corresponding pronoun in accusative is s. So in the answer we will write, ich finde es spannend, for example. Okay. And then one plural noun I will take Nachrichten. Nachrichten, das ist Plural. Man fragt, wie findest du die Nachrichten? Und die Antwort ist, ich finde sie informativ, for example. Now, Nachrichten plural. So the pronoun that we will be using is sie, plural one. Okay, very, very simple. We will practice this in the online class by forming these small dialogues. So let us quickly take a look at the adjectives that are given below. If we know all the adjectives. Toll, we know. Interessant also we know. Uninteressant is also clear. Lustig is funny. Blöd is stupid. Langweilig is boring. Unterhaltsam, that is entertaining. Unterhaltsam, entertaining. Informative is informative. Spannend, spannend is exciting, thrilling. Okay. Great. Now we can form the dialogues very easily. Now, for practicing that, we have an exercise in the Arbeitsbuch. Arbeitsbuch Übung 7. Meine Lieblingssendungen. My favorite shows. Schreib den Namen deiner Lieblingssendungen in den Kasten. Wir schreiben unsere Lieblingssendungen hier. Zum Beispiel Film. Was ist dein Lieblingsfilm? Zum Beispiel ich schreibe Titanic. So, we have to write the names of our favorite shows in front of the corresponding category in the box. For example, in front of film, I will write Titanic. In front of quiz show, I will write Kaun Banega Crorepati. In front of creamy, I will write, for example, Harry Potter. So you have to write the name of that show. Then we have to form a sentence like given in the example. Schreib jetzt ganze Sätze wie im Beispiel. Now how to form the sentence? They have already given one example. Mein Lieblingsfilm ist Titanic. Ich finde ihn toll. Now instead of toll, you can say anything from the box given to the right hand side. Lustig, informativ, spannend, interessant, unterhaltsam. Unterhaltsam is entertaining. Okay? Unterhaltsam means entertaining. So, we'll take one more example. Quiz show. Now show, it is feminine. So I will say meine. You have to pay attention to mine and meine also. So meine Lieblingsquiz-Show ist Kaun Banega Crorepati. Ich finde sie informativ. Correct? One more example I will take. Mein Lieblingskrimi ist Harry Potter. Ich finde ihn spannend. Spannend means exciting, thrilling. Okay? So like this we have to form sentences. Very, very simple.